Welcome back to Minecraft. Let's get straight into tips to help you in 2022. The Nether now has biomes with their own mobs, blocks, and items. Make sure that you're always wearing at least one piece of gold when you're in the Nether, otherwise piglins will attack you. You can also trade gold with the piglins, and in return it will give you an item. So as you can see, this piglin has now got the gold ingot, and it will chuck me back an item. This is a cool way to be able to get ender pearls as well as other loot in the Nether. You can now find Nether gold. You can mine this and get gold nuggets, or if you use a silk touch pickaxe on a nether gold ore, then you get the gold ore block. You can then smelt this and it will turn into a gold ingot, meaning that you always will get yourself 9 gold nuggets if you use a silk touch pickaxe, making this the most efficient way to be able to mine nether gold. As you can see, it turned into a gold ingot. Using the respawn anchor, you can now respawn in the Nether. You can now find ancient debris in the Nether. When mined, this will give you the ancient debris. You can then smelt this and it will turn into netherite scrap. And then the netherite scrap you can combine in a crafting table. So smelt the ancient debris when you've mined it, then get your crafting table, put 4 of these netherite scraps and 4 gold into a crafting table, and you will get yourself a netherite ingot. You then want to get yourself a diamond tool or armor, any type of diamond thing that you want to turn into netherite, and then go to a smithing table and then put the diamond item in, and then also put the netherite ingot in, and then you will get yourself the new netherite tool or armor. And this is stronger and better than diamonds. In the Nether, Endermen spawn most commonly in the warped forest. If you kill this, of course like normal, you may get a chance of getting an ender pearl. There's a new enchantment in the game called Soul Speed. If you put this on, it makes you go a lot faster in Soul Sand and Soul Soil. There's level 1, 2 and 3 of this, with each one making you faster on these blocks. You can ride striders in the Nether. If you put a saddle on a strider, you can then sit on it and use this warp fungus on a stick to be able to move around, just like you would with a cow on a stick and a pig. There is now a mob called hoglins in the Nether. This will drop pork chops, meaning that you can now get food in the Nether without having to leave and go to the overworld. There is this new ore called copper. Don't confuse it with iron. Whilst we're on the subject of ores now no longer drop the ore. Instead, it will drop this raw variant of the ore. So for example, this is a raw copper, this is raw iron, and this is raw gold. And they also all have deep slate variants now too, which are all variants that are found deeper in the ground. So this will be mined and turn into just normal gold, raw gold, and this will turn into normal raw iron and normal raw copper as well. So raw copper, raw iron, and raw gold. And also now you can use fortune on all 3 of these ores, because they are no longer dropping the ores, instead they will drop the raw variants of themselves, which is then just cooked in furnaces like the old ores used to be. Minecraft now has bigger caves and mountains. For example, this is a lush cave biome, which is a cave which has moss, azalea, and a bunch of other lush cave features. And you can find the axolotl in this biome. As well as this, there is also the deep slate caves, new mountains, and a bunch of other cool cave types which are much bigger and better than Minecraft caves used to be. The Minecraft height limit has been changed. You can now mine down to Y-64 and all the way up to Y320. This adds more room for the new caves and mountains. Underground you can find the new biomes, blocks and other features, and above ground you can find the beautiful new mountain ranges. These mountains have goats, powdered snow, and other cool features for you to explore. As you can see, I keep going up and up and up, and eventually I will get to the height limit of Y320. This gives you enough room to be able to build on top of the mountains, but I'd be quite interested to see if anyone's made any builds from the bottom of the ground all the way up to the top of the grounds. That'd be a massive skyscraper. And with the power of editing, we are now at the top of this glowstone tower. Now I'm going to jump off just for the fun of it. Well, I'm in creative anyway, but I doubt anyone will survive this fall. You can now make infinite lava in Minecraft. If you want to know how, check out the video on the YouTube card on screen right now. Each of the ore generation has completely changed. For example, with diamonds, the best level to find them is now Y-59 or Y-53 if you don't want to worry about the lava lakes. And with emerald, they generate a lot higher up on mountains. The more high up on the mountain biomes you are, the more likely you will be to find emerald ore. Each of the ores have all changed, which means there's a new strategy to mining, and you'll find them all at different levels and in different places of your Minecraft worlds. Barrels are more efficient than chests in Minecraft. This is because they are cheaper to craft and they also work with a block above them. So barrels can be opened when a block is above them, but a chest cannot be. Minecraft now has emotes, so you can communicate with other players. If you want to kick a rule breaker or annoying player from your Minecraft world, you can do this with the kick command. It's /kick and then their username and then the reason for the kick. Bedrock and Java Edition have light blocks. These are invisible light sources which let off light. You can get these in all different varieties of all different light levels. So as you can see, the more I click on this, the higher the light level will be. And this is good for not using torches or any other light, but if you still want to have light in your Minecraft builds. Minecraft Bedrock Edition has the allow, deny, and border blocks. The allow blocks allow you to place blocks on the block when you're in adventure mode. The deny block stops you from being able to break blocks when you're in adventure mode. And the border blocks will stop you being able to go over this area where the border is. So you cannot pass this unless you're in creative mode. This is a copper block. It will age over time and oxidize. If you want to stop a block from oxidizing, you can use honeycomb on any of its states and it will no longer oxidize. Or if you want to get rid of the oxidization, you can use an axe and it will strip off the oxidization until it goes back to a normal copper block. So each time you strip it, it will go back one of its varieties of copper block until the original copper block. And if you want to stop the waxed effect of the copper block, you can also use an axe to remove that as well. And it will no longer be waxed. You can bone meal moss blocks to grow them, and this will also generate the different moss blocks and lush cave features on the moss blocks. So if I bone meal this, it will keep expanding and it will also generate the plants and the different shrubs and flowers. If you right click on a log with an axe, it will strip it. You will freeze if you're in powdered snow, but if you use leather boots, you will be able to walk across this with ease. Leather armor in general will also slow down the freezing process of when you are in the powdered snow. This is likely going to be removed in a future update, but if you make an auto smelter and you lock the hopper, then you can get a lot of XP whenever you take out items. So I'm going to take out this stone right here, and I just got a bunch of XP. And I can keep doing this over and over again, and I will keep getting XP every time I do this, making this a really efficient system and the quickest way to be able to get experience in Minecraft. So let me show you this one more time. As you can see, I will get XP when I take this out, and you get a lot of XP for doing this. You can get coloured wolves in Minecraft using command blocks. I've got a video on how that I'll leave a link to on screen right now. Be sure to check it out, it's in the YouTube cards. Are you annoyed about breaking blocks in Minecraft creative mode? Well, just hold the sword out and now you can no longer break blocks. Now I can do this Minecraft parkour in peace. You can make an infinite water source in Minecraft with only one water bucket. First of all, dig yourself a 2x2 hole, then place down a block where I have right here, place down a water bucket, and then in each of the opposite corners diagonally, you want to place yourself 2 kelp. So like I have here, so place a kelp there, and then place a kelp there as well. Then pick up your water, and then you will have an infinite water source. So I can now break these 2 blocks of kelp, and now I have an infinite water source. So I can place down some water, I'll just make a hole and place it here, and I can grab more water, and I can keep doing this over and over again if I wanted to, and I now have an infinite water source only using 1 bucket in Minecraft as opposed to the usual 2. Minecraft now has candles. There's 17 different colours of this. There's 16 Minecraft colours and the default candles. You can place up to 4 candles in a block, and if you want to light a candle, you can use a flint and steel. If you haven't played Minecraft for longer than 2 years, then I have another video that will help you. On screen right now is a tips for returning Minecraft players in 2020, and if you haven't played Minecraft since before 2020, then that video will help you too. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other tips for returning Minecraft players, and I'll see you right over at that video.